It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Attempted there. Behind the quarterback now in the pistol. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back 9 of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep on the very first play. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
1st and 10 play coming up. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. And just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. You just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. So now here comes a crucial call on 4th and goal. The coach told us, Kirk, field goals aren't going to win this game. It's an aggressive move.
Well, they've got the opportunity here to come up with a touchdown if they go for it, but already 3 tries from inside the 10-yard line and nothing. Maybe you consider kicking a field goal and at least getting the 3 points.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tatum. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. A touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Oh, escapes the tackle. Breaks the tackle into the clear. And here he goes. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum at scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Using his legs. It's Durham. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Holstein. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out. it's Tatum. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Running catch! And the play is good enough for a first down. They move the ball to the 44.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They'll hand it off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Lining up to try the extra point. BAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Again, makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Can he get there on the ground? The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away. The returner is tackled down at the 42. And the LSU offense will take over first and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw again. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Has the first down and more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Running out of time in the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Pressure is coming. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's running out of time here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Zone. It's Tatum. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, just textbook blocking on this kickoff return. The return man simply makes the adjustment, finds a gap, and he is gone. What a way to start a second half and get the crowd into the game.
BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Coverage team brings down the returner. first play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, what a spin. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Tatum. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Handoff on a single back formation. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
No, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Fourth down coming up.
And the Aggies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here we go on fourth down. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now, 4th down.
The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Can't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Send the back in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
1st down here for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Durham. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gives it to the back. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
In the red area, it's Tatum. And he's brought down at the 3-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. QB keeper all the way. The ball is out right near the goal line. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
3rd down play and a fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. The offense catches a break because at least now they've got a chance to punt this ball away.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Holstein. Quick throw to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirky is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Holstein. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Now it's second down here. We'll try to run it with the option. Powering through. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Receiver in motion now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Tatum. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Trying to muscle for the 1st down. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here's the return from inside the 5. Goes out to stiff arm. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Bringing pressure. Grab down the middle, it's Parker. He's found some room at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the 1st down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Running play called on 3rd and short. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Texas A&M.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Holstein. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Timeout, LSU.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
BT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. It's a swim kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And they bring it down to the 32 after a solid return.
First and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. He's in the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.